Hi everyone, welcome back to another video of me. My name is Cotton Candy Doll. If you're new here, then welcome all. So guys, question for you. My prank against Madara, or basically my revenge, did it work or did it not work? Let me know before I begin. I'll give you a couple minutes to write down in the comments what you think. Yes or no. Was I able to get back at him or was I not able to get back at him? It is Madara, but also think about this. I have Buu on my side as well. Majin Buu. So Majin Buu is very powerful. He has the ability to destroy an entire planet. He can shapeshift, he can change his body, he can do all types of things. So the idea I came up with was for me and Majin Buu to work together. And for the longest time, I thought about what I should do. I thought about making him fall for me, that sort of thing, and then tricking him, but I don't really want to lead him on in that direction because he might throw that back in my face later. So I was just like, I'm not going to do that one. And, Majin Buu, he didn't really know what a prank was. I'm sorry. Every time I close my eyes, I see 100 of those little light thingies because I actually have a ring light shining directly at me. So if I'm distracted by it, then I'm sorry. You guys can probably see it in my eyes. If you look close enough. Well, killer, right? Did my TV just shut off? Okay, it didn't. Who else has a Roku TV? Really, I want to show it to you guys, but I have junk like all up here on front of my aside from Toshidori. Everything else is just my video games, all my clutter, all my stuff is just up there. Aside from that, so anyway, I had this whole plan. I basically put this whole plan in place for what I was gonna do with Madara because I wanted to get back at him for what he did to me, and I felt like it was really important for me to do it now as opposed to waiting. And everyone, so people wish me good luck on my plan. Thank you. Shout out to you for wishing me luck. So if you guys read the front of if you guys saw my picture, you saw what I said at the front. It's really just, you know, I'm gonna explain everything that happened. By the way, like my hat, I'm the thugged out version of Cotton Candy. Yo, what's up? As you guys know, I've been trying to sell my bubbles on the streets. Actually, that journey's been slowed down a little bit because I've been testing out my solution. And my solution is actually, so I have this bubble wand. And this stuff sure is drippy. Wait. So you see them all coming now. So, hello. Yeah. So, basically, the world is full of bubbles now. So there's that. I've been testing it. I actually like having it in these wands. What I did was I just emptied it out and I put my solution in it from but I want to order my own containers bubble solution to hold for myself. So that business is actually put on hold a little bit until I get a little bit more stuff and I can get started. But if you guys want to order from me, then just say I want to order from you and I'll try to send it to you, a bottle or whatever. The second thing I did was I went and got these bubble machines. This one is, but shit, you can't hardly see it because of the damn light. I'm sorry guys, excuse my language. Excuse my profanity. It's pink like my hair and I liked it, so I got it. So we're going to talk about what happened while in the midst of me showing this to you guys, just so that I don't hold you over with too much time because I can see 3 minutes has already gone by. And I know you guys don't want to listen to me all night because I'm attempting to go back there again after skipping on back there for a day. Yes, I have not gone back, okay? I ain't going to tell you guys exactly what happened. So I forget Majin Buu is obviously not a human. Obviously, he's not from this earth. So there's still a lot of things he's seeking. He does not completely understand. And, isn't this cool? It's like I'm taking a nice bath. And I did put my solution in this one. It's like a lot of, okay, that's enough. That's enough bubbles. I feel like I'm taking a shower right now. So anyway, I keep forgetting Majin and obviously not. So those of you that don't know, Majin Buu is from the Dragon Ball Z universe and he basically he basically wipes out an entire planet and they have to be wished back to life with the Dragon Balls or whatever. And so he has the ability to rip through and tear through spaces and dimensions and things like that. Like Majin Buu is dope, but at the same time, he's like the enemy. He's bad. But later, he gets separated from. He becomes Majin Buu becomes this creature that he's a form of good and bad mixed in together, and then the bad comes out of him, and obviously they're really evil compared to the good him. So I don't know, if you guys don't watch Dragon Ball Z, you probably don't know what I'm talking about. But so I basically lied to him some shifts ago. This was months ago when I started. I actually started doing my videos on Odyssey, and I stopped doing my videos on YouTube because I didn't want to do them on YouTube anymore because I felt like YouTube. I just did not feel comfortable because I just felt like too many people had access to it. And these people are people that I didn't actually want to see my videos or anything like that because they would question too much or whatever. But anyway, I just felt uncomfortable, not just because of that, but I had other personal things. Plus, you guys know about Candy, that. So there was just a whole lot of stuff going on. So I went on to Odyssey, and I was telling about how I shifted to Dragon Ball Z and how Vegeta tried to fight me because I was apparently the last surviving Saiyan, and he sees like, you have pink hair, you must be a Saiyan. Nobody. And it's just like, come on now. He wanted to fight me, and then so he was trying to fight me. I ended up shifting, but Majin Buu was there, and Majin Buu followed me. And when he followed me to my hero. And I told him that I was his cousin because I didn't want him to destroy My Hero Academia because he would destroy their freaking planet. And he said, "You Buu family?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm Buu family." So he basically associated me as being someone important to him, like basically like a family, because he's never had that. So now I gave Majin Buu the ability to have a family and kind of get a heart. So so obviously I have the evil Buu, okay, the evil one, and he is with me now in My Hero as my cousin. But now that he's made friends with like everyone in My Hero, I'm so shocked. Him and Endeavor are besties. Like they talk to each other about everything, all this. Toshinori is basically like his mentor. He gets information from him, and that's why when he was asking a lot of personal questions or whatever. I said go to Toshinori Endeavor because they can basically tell you. And then I was surprised when I found out Midnight actually liked him, even though she was trying to play him at times. I was like, don't play my cuz, like that. I'm gonna come for you. But this is the other one. This is the other bubble. This is the bubble wand. Yeah. I mean, look at it. Look. Look at all that. Look. All right, enough. So. Oh, it's still like. All right. Anyway, just bubbles away. So anyway, so I told Majin that we're gonna play a prank on Madara, and I had to tell him it's a prank, meaning, and I had to explain to him, and I had to go deep down into the meeting because I don't want Majin Buu to accidentally destroy Madara because he actually can, because he's probably the only one with the ability to do it. Okay, nobody else could. So I told Majin Buu we're gonna play a regular prank on him, but I need you to put him into like, I need you to put him into the dimension where he's basically asleep. And because he did that to me, I didn't want to touch him. Like I didn't want to really touch Madara. But Majin Buu felt like he was close enough to him that he could mess with him in a way that I couldn't, because I didn't want him to think that. I didn't want Madara to think I was trying to try anything with him. Okay, so basically, Majin Buu made him so that he was only wearing like a t-shirt with nothing else on. And this is not typical Madara clothes. Madara never wears a t-shirt. He's always in pajamas or he's fully dressed, period. He doesn't do that. So then, just to make things worse, he said, I'll set it up to where I have my shirt off and I'll be in, he said, Boo be in boxers and Boo take picture. And I said, okay, do that then. We'll take some pictures of him. And, we'll take some pictures of him and I'll use the pictures for, I don't know, I could blackmail him, do anything I want with these pictures because this is my revenge. Right? I'm getting revenge on Madara. So I thought this was a perfect idea. It's cute. It's not really mild or mellow compared to what he did to me because I didn't feel like that was a really funny joke because you sent somebody to the bathroom. Come on. Like, you expect me not to retaliate? Heck yeah, I'm going to retaliate against you. Like, but I'm not going to do it in the same way. But then Majin Buu is like, well, Madara should feel your pain. And I'm like, he said he doesn't have to know this. And I said, fine. And it's so funny because to me, Majin Buu sounds like, and no offense against any Asian people here, he sounds like someone learning English that's Chinese or something and they haven't completely grasped it. Like the way he talked, like, Madara doesn't need to know. Like, he doesn't, like, that's his accent. And I'm like, why is he talking like this? It's funny. It's cute though. I was like, I love Asian people. I'm sorry. I do love you guys. I do. So don't think that anything against you. Okay, but that's how he sounded when he was talking to me. And he said, "You Boo family, Boo love you." And I said, "Okay, that's great." You know. And okay, so anyway, Majin Buu, he took the picture of Madara laying down, and he posed his hands so that Madara's hands were like this, and then Majin Buu got like this side of him, and basically he was like posing with him, like smiling, like they were sleeping next to each other in underwear, and he had a t-shirt. So basically, trying to make it look like they had this fake relationship going on or whatever. And I was like, perfect. I can use this, picture as a trump card. And I took the photo. And I said, where can I put it where he won't find it? Because, well, he doesn't really frisk me or do anything. He would have no reason to because it's Madara. Like, we're not really like that. So I said, for kicks or whatever, for shits and giggles, I'll put it like in like the back of my. So I had on the dress, and I decided to put it in the back of my tights. Back right where almost where your butt is, but not really like your back, so you can kind of feel the crinkle of it. So I knew the picture was there. And he said, perfect. And he said, now what? I said, now let's get him something ready. Because you know what? I'm going to exact the same revenge on him. He needs to know how it feels, right? So me and Madara will invite him to hang out with us to tea or whatever. We'll invite him to drink with us. He'll come out and he'll drink with us. And, and he'll drink it. And then obviously he'll have the run. So so Majin Buu decided to leave everything alone. He basically made everything back to normal. And so when he was switching everything back, I was like walking to the school because I said, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, shit. Like, I hope he doesn't like sense my presence because as soon as I pop up there, Madara usually notices me right away. He knows I'm there and he'll show up and just like take over the whole situation basically. He even controls like my time with Toshinori. He'll say, you're going over there with him right now. And I'm like, yeah. He's like, you want me to walk with you? And I'm like, no, because Toshinori is going to see me and you together more than me and him. And he's going to say, this guy, your brother, is really overprotective towards you, but this relationship is not really normal if you're going to do that. So I'm like, Majin Buu, I said, don't be, I told Majin, like, don't be weird. When you ask him, just ask him normal. Just be normal when you ask him. Act like a casual, human being would ask him. Okay, so telling you without telling you. Look at this banana, guys. It's so cool. Look at it. It's like, ooh. Ooh, look at it. Ooh, look at it. I hate how this little thing inside. It just feels so gooey. Look at it. Okay, I have to stop. Okay, stop. Cotton candy dog, get back on track. I'm sorry, guys. All right. So I'm walking toward the school, and I don't even get like 5 feet from the door, and Madara just pops up. He just walks out. He just walks toward me, and he takes my hand and he's like, "Let's go." And I'm like, "Where the heck are we going?" I said, "I have to go to the school." He said, "You're coming with me right now. We need to go talk." And I'm like, "Okay." I said, "Is it something important? Did something happen?" And he's like, "Yeah, something did happen. Something happened like a few minutes ago." I'm like, "Oh." I'm like, "Okay. What happened a few minutes ago?" And he's like, "I don't know, but I need to talk to you about it." And I said, "Okay." So we're sitting down, And so he chose to take us to this place, and there was a lot of people there, but it was like no people. I don't know how to explain it. There was like people outside, but there was like nobody inside of the restaurant really. And I noticed people were starting to like disappear. So then Majin Buu, so we're in there talking. We're sitting down at this table, and it's like the table is round and white, and it's like this nice little cafe, but it's not really little, it's big actually. And so we're talking. Majin Buu, so he's like, yeah, and Majin Buu just walks out of nowhere. Like he just walks. I said acts casually, like don't just pop up out of the blue. So we're talking, and he just walked by. He goes, "We're inviting you to tea." So I'm like, and then Madara goes, hi, Maj. He goes, "You're inviting me to tea." He said, "We're inviting you to tea. Me and Cotton Candy da. Cotton Candy, my family." I'm like, yes, that's right. We were gonna ask you if you wanted to have tea with us at this restaurant, actually, right, Majin Buu? And he goes, no. I'm like, we were gonna ask him to come here, Majin Buu. He goes, no, we were gonna take him somewhere else to have tea with us. Remember, and I'm like, Majin Buu, remember? He's like, why are you calling him by his first and last name? Like, Madara looks at me. He goes, why are you calling him? I'm like, Boo, yeah. And he's like, okay. I'm like, okay. And then Madara looks away, and I'm winking. He goes, what's wrong with your eye? I go, I had something in my eye. Madara's like, your eye okay? I'm like, something was in my eyes. I got something in my eye. So then he's like, I already have tea prepared. And Madara's like, you already have tea prepared he's like, how did you know we were here? And he's like, I followed you. So Boo is like, I followed you here. Because I was with I followed you because I was with Cotton Candy now. I followed you here. He's like, how did you follow me here if you're with her? She was at the school. I'm like, yeah, Boo, you're not making any sense. Just sit down. Let's go get the tea. So then he's like, okay. So Madara's like, I'll go get it. And then Boo goes, I sit here and I wait for you to bring the tea. And then Madara's like, okay. He gets up, and I'm like, Boo, what the heck? Like, we talked about what we were supposed to do. Like, why would you mess it up like this? Just popping up out of nowhere. And the whole thing just sounds so awkward to him. So there's no way he's buying this at all. So he comes back. He's like, what kind of tea you get? He said, I got blueberry tea. He said, get strawberry tea. He said, no, I want blueberry. He was like, get the strawberry tea. You're going to drink the strawberry one. I said, no, it's okay. He can drink blueberry. Because pretty much you already soiled the plan, Majin. Like, what the heck are you doing? So Majin Buu is like, I have it. He goes, I have the thing that he needs right here. I'm like, what thing? He's like, the thing. And he's doing this to me, like nudging me in front of Madara. So Madara is like, your cousin is nice. He's different, isn't he? He said, yeah, he's very different. Your cousin is so different. I'm like, yeah, he's different. Yes, he is. Don't try to play my cousin. And then Boo is like, we family. I said, yes, we're family. Yep. We sure are. We definitely are. I was like, Madara, why don't you go get some water? He's like, I don't want any water. I said, can I have water? I really would like some. Like, I'm trying my best, guys, and it just sounds so awkward. Like, I'm like forcing myself to cough so he'll get the water. So he gets up quickly. Okay, I'll get you water. So he starts walking away, and I'm like, Majin. I'm like, where's the pills? He goes, I got the pills. He said, I already put the pill in drink. I said, okay, perfect. He put the pill in the drink. We good, yo. We're good. We're golden. So I said, Boo, don't say nothing else, okay? He goes, okay. So he comes back. I'm like, thanks for the water. I take a sip of it. I'm like, good. So I'm like, go ahead, try the tea. It's blueberry tea. I love blueberry tea. So I'm sipping out of it. Boo's sipping out of it. We're all drinking the tea and we're laughing and stuff, right? And we're just talking about like stupid crap. Like the other day when I looked at the cloud, it looked like a cookie. And Boo was like, I like cookies. Cookies so good. He said, what's your favorite cookie? Chocolate chip. And they said, we started laughing. Like, chocolate chip cookies, right? And I'm like, I got to get the heck out of here. Yeah, chocolate chip cookies, right? I got to get the heck out of here because yeah, I got to get out because eventually he's going to start like reacting. And I don't want to be near him when he like lets off gas or whatever. So, but it would be funny to see. So I'm just sitting there. So Majin Buu is like, yeah, he goes, it was appropriated. He goes, in this time and in this destiny, I met somebody. I met somebody that I really love. Her name is Midnight. I really care for Midnight. I said, yeah. I said, so I said, your girlfriend. He's like, right, your girlfriend, Midnight. And Madara looks at me and he like winks like this. It was like his girlfriend. I'm like, yeah, your girlfriend or whatever. And I'm just like, okay, this is weird. You know, we're sitting there. Okay, by now, Madara would have started like reacting to the freaking pill, right? He would have started like reacting to the freaking laxative we gave him, and he would have got up and eventually left. But he's just still talking and goofing around. And I'm just like, maybe I'm like Majin Buu said, he put the pill inside of his tea. He put it in his tea, so he should be reacting to it. So it's not. So I'm thinking, well, you know what? This must not have worked. Maybe he figured it out. Blasey, blasey, blah. So I'm like, okay, well, I said, why don't you guys stay here? And I'm going to get ready to go because Toshinori is going to be looking for me. So Madara goes, well, it's okay. I'm going to come with you. And I said, no, no, no. It'll be fine. Just stay here. Stay with Boo and talk to him. So I'm like, Majin Buu, you're going to be fine? He said, Majin Buu, fine with Madara. I said, okay. You guys will be fine. So they're talking. Whatever. I'm walking away. And I'm like, okay, so I'm trying to pinpoint how I get there. How do I get to Toshinori's house from the cafe? Because, to be honest, I've never been to that freaking cafe before. I mean, it's like it came out of nowhere. I didn't know how to even get from there. So I honestly thought I should have waited for Madara, but then I'm like, well, since our plan obviously failed, I'm going to just shift back to, I'm just going to shift back here. I'm just going to shift back here since it didn't work, since Madara didn't have any reaction. And I'm like, you know what? I'm actually glad he did it because, Boo would have ruined it anyway because he didn't know what the heck he was talking about. So I get ready to shift back here and I feel myself being pulled. And I'm like, okay, Toshinori, of course he would pull me around this time. Freaking pervert. He always tries to pull me around this time. And I just let myself go with the flow. And when I open my eyes, I'm standing in front of Madara. And Madara is holding the picture of himself. And Boo. And I'm like, hi. And Boo is standing there. So he's like, I just want to interrogate you for a second. I'm like, okay, you can interrogate ask whatever you want. Like, he's like, did you take this picture? I said, no. I didn't have to take pictures of you with him. I already know how you feel about him. And Boo is like, you know how I feel about you. And he's like, what? He goes, Boo. And Boo is like, Boo love you. And he's like, and I'm like, yeah, he does love you. Boo loves you. And look, you guys have pictures together. You guys have a picture that you took together. Actually, he took the picture. So then Madara steps closer to me. He's like, I know that he took the picture of me because that wasn't me that he took a picture of. That was my clone. I cloned myself because I knew something was going to happen. I knew you were planning something this whole time. And I'm like, how could you have possibly known that we had anything planned? He said, so you were planning something. He's like, how you feel right now? You feel good? And my stomach started cramping. And I'm like, I said, Boo, where did you put I said, who did you give the pills to? What tea did you put it in? He said, I put it in all tea. All of us drink tea. All of us drink tea. No, Majin. So then he starts holding his stomach. He's like, all of it. He's like, So he's holding his stomach. So now Majin Buu is on his knees. He goes, Boo's stomach hurt, Boo's stomach. And I'm like, my stomach is freaking cramping really badly. So he said, you know what? I'm glad you guys did this to yourselves because this was a valuable lesson. You guys learned something very important. And I'm like, we learned what? that you could just get away with doing stuff to me and then just get away with it. And Boo was like, that's not fair. And then, so Madara goes, um, you're her cousin, right? If you guys are cousins, why does she look so different from you? Why doesn't she have the power to do what you can do? I think that she's lying to you. I said, you know what? Why are you rhyming with everything you say? Like, that makes no sense. He goes, what? You lied to Boo? I go, no, I did not lie to you. I go, what are you talking about? You are my cousin. We're always going to be cousins. Mata was like, does she feel like your cousin? I'm like, how do you feel like somebody's cousin, bruh? Like, how do you feel like you're somebody's cousin? Yes, he's my cousin. He feels like it too. He feels like he's my cousin. Boo goes, Boo love cotton candy da. Boo always be cousin. I said, thank you. He got my back. Like, that's right. He got my back, right, Boo? Boo was like, am I your cousin? I'm like, yes, you're my freaking cousin, okay? Even if you're not my cousin, you're always going to be my cousin. I'm like, Madara, why is you changing the subject anyway? I'm like, Madara, shut the heck up because you're going to have us him destroy the freaking planet. Is that what you want? Like, so anyway, Majin is on his knees. Oh, he's like, okay, I can't. He's like, Boo can't take it anymore. And I'm like, Boo, what are you doing? So he's like bent over, and I'm like, oh my god, he's gonna like crap himself. So Madara is like, you know what? You said something earlier when you and Toshinori were together. You guys had a similar situation. I think I'm gonna react that. I'm like, no. He's like, I'm gonna reenact it. I said, no, please don't, please don't. And he's like, yeah, I am gonna reenact it. What did he give you? He gave you some kind of drug, right? So then I'm like, I'm not gonna let you. I'm just gonna shift back. And he did this. Um, this is something. I don't know what it is. It's something. It's like, um, I couldn't freaking move. Okay, I was like stuck. And he's like, you know, he goes, I'm just gonna watch you from here to watch what happens to you. And I was just like, that's not right. I'm like, at first off, that's like a perverted thing to do, okay? Toshinori's a pervert. He's a huge pervert. And I was actually sitting on his lap during that time. I remember what happened. And then he just gave me a bath after. I remember that, okay? That was a long freaking time ago. That was last year. And I said, you cannot reenact that in the same way because you're not the same. He's like, but I bet I can be. And he came closer. So then he was like, you know what? Instead of doing this to you, I'll do this. He did like this and got like a rope. And he started wrapping the rope around me. And I'm like, Majin, help. And he's like, save yourself. And he's like crawling away. I'm like, oh my God. This is the worst possible. Like, who in the world? Why did I agree to hook up with, like, why did I hook up with him as to make up a plan like this? When I knew for a fact. I'm sorry, the light is blinding me, guys. I just wanted you guys to get a good view. And I wanted to do a video, like, at night. I didn't want to do, like, I'm going back. So, obviously, my cramping is getting worse. And I'm just like, I have to freaking leave here. I have to freaking leave here so I don't crap myself in front of freaking Madara. Okay, I just don't want to. But I'm standing there and it's like I'm in a freaking void. I can't move or do anything. And I'm just stuck. And Majin Buu is crawling away. And Madara is literally standing at me just smirking. So he was like, why did you do this to me? What made you decide to do this to me? And I go, I'm like, help me, I'm poor. He goes, well, I'm like, help me, I'm poor. He goes, what is that? He goes, what does that have to do with anything? He goes, oh, never mind. And I'm just like, I can't even look at you. And I look away like this, and I'm just like, what the freak did I write? And for the life of me, I can't remember what the heck I wrote on that paper, because I did write on. And the thing is, I stopped using pineapple. I wanted to use a different word. So I couldn't think of what the word was. Obviously, it's an easy word, like strawberry or something, right? That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, what the heck is it? Is it timeless? Is it time something? And I'm like, oh, I can't think. And I'm just like, he's like, what? You're trying to wreck your brain right now? I'm like, be quiet. Like, be quiet. And Boo is like, Boo, love you. I don't care if you love me or not. You did this to us. You did it, okay? Not me. You did. Matter of fact, Madara was poisoned, but why wasn't he poisoned? We don't know. We shouldn't even have been, if he had done it correct, even if he did it wrong and he didn't poison his drink, and why did he poison our drinks? Why did we drink it? Anyway, Boo, oh my gosh. So Boo was like, I heard him like farting and crap and like crawling away. It was so freaking loud. But I was like, I hope he hasn't messed himself. I couldn't smell him or anything, but I could hear him. And he was like crawling away. And I'm holding my stomach, and he's just smiling at me. My wrist just got this evil freaking smirk. And he's like, I wonder what color it's going to be. Are you going to vomit too? And I'm like, he must know what happened. You guys know what happened. So I'm just like, finally, I'm like, timestamp, timestamp. It hit my head, and I'm like, timestamp, timestamp, help me travel back. Like, I'm just saying, like, my words or whatever, and I'm just thinking of my timestamp, like a stamp in time. Like, basically, that's your frozen moment in time, okay? That is your timestamp. What is a timestamp? Basically, a photo, okay, right? A picture. I'm putting all these things together, and finally, I feel myself being pulled back. Hello, face, thank you. I come back. I wake up to the worst stomach ache of my freaking life. And I'm just sitting up in bed like, oh, I don't even have to go. My stomach is just killing me. And I'm like, I'm going to freaking kill Boo. When I see him next time, I don't know what to do. So now I'm going to travel back there. And I'm going to hope that Madara has forgiven me. And I'm going to basically beg for his forgiveness. But he was just torturing me. He was just willing to sit there and torture me and watch me just go on myself and laugh. And the fact that he knew that I threw up after was just like, that was just mind boggling to me because, you know, that was with me and Toshinori like years ago. And we were in our crazy stage when we used to poison each other and stuff. Remember that? Yeah, that was a long time ago. So that's what happened when I went back to my hero. And I'm afraid, but I'm going to go back tonight. And I'm switching my word back to freaking pineapple because that's just much easier to imagine the taste of pineapple, to smell it, everything. Like, I love pineapple, so it should be really, really easy. And I actually like pineapple better than mango. I am saying a line. I talk like a mile a minute. I'm so sorry, guys. But I'm so glad that I finally was able to get this video and tell you guys before I went back. Because then I would have to add what happened then on top of what's happening, was already happened previously. But I feel like by crossing that boundaries, I may have opened the door to something new with Madara. I really don't want opened. I really hope Majin Buu made it to a bathroom in time. I doubt he did. I don't even know how much he put in. It was supposed to be one pail and it was supposed to go in one drink. How the heck did he get 3 or 4? Or however many? Because there was, when we had our tea, there was like 4 cups and there was 3 of us. I don't even know who the 4th cup was for, which means he planned on poisoning someone else too. Like, who was he going to give that to? Midnight? Oh my god, she would be so mad. How would she get out of her leather suit in time to go to make it to the toilet? Like, I don't know. So yeah. Oh, and the help me on poor thing. Like, I really couldn't think of anything else to say because it was just, the situation was just so crazy. I just could not think at that moment of what to say. I had to say something. So anyway, guys, that's what happened when I went back there. I'm gonna end the video here because I feel like I talked long enough. It's been like 33 minutes. I'm never choosing Boo to like do a mission with me or anything like that again. He did a good job with the timeless thing where he made him like with him and took the pictures, like the sexy picture. Like, I wish I had a picture I could show you guys. It was so cool. He was awesome, but at the same time, he was like freaking dumb as rocks. Let me not say that. Let me not say he's dumb as rocks. Okay, I can't say that about my cousin Boo. He is my cousin. And I can't believe he tried to like blow me out like that. Like, that's not really your cousin. Like, don't do that. You're gonna get us all killed, bro. You're gonna get us wiped out if he gets mad. Okay, guys, the moment of truth, the moment of reveal. I want to reveal to you Timothy. Timothy is my my reborn furry that I made. Okay. He cries, he drinks and wets, and I'm not even completely done with him yet. I need to make, but anyway, he is a rabbit. As soon as I move all my gadgets, I can get to him so I can show him to you guys. I'm going back to my hero, and my word is being switched back to freaking pineapple. I don't care. I cannot do with it again. Okay, so this is Timothy. I don't know if you guys can freaking see him. You see, doesn't he look like he blinked just now? Yeah, he does look like he blinked. Timothy has a drink and wet system. He is in diapers. So I do feed him like actual bottles, usually water and stuff. I try not to put too much things in him. He's still in the making. I have his tongue here, so he drinks. He has a tube going in his mouth. Uh, I know, it's okay. Okay, this is my reborn furry. Yeah, so I'm gonna be working on him too with my business stuff as well. So he's my reborn furry baby. I know. I'm not telling Frodo I have another baby here or anything like that, because you might already know about him, knowing the freaking spies that spy on this place at night, especially when I'm in my bed. Like Madara like said something to me, like the other day, and it kind of got under my skin a little bit. He said, when you sleep at night with the window open, he said, is it because you want the cold air to come in or because you don't want the hot air to get out? And I'm like, what do you mean when I'm sleeping? I'm like, I don't sleep here. When do I sleep? He's like, when you get home and you're in your bed. I'm like, oh, you mean Toshinori's bed? He said, no, your bed. When you go back. When you leave this DHR and you go back to yours. I said, okay, we're not going to talk about that because you should not be visiting me here. He shouldn't be visiting me here. Like, I don't think so. So maybe I won't prank him again. Since it did not work. Or I have to come up with something better. I don't know. You guys said would it work with it? It semi-worked at first, but then I don't even know what happened to the freaking picture. Like, I have no idea. But yeah. This is silly. It doesn't even look. It doesn't even. You see that? You see. Anyway, I'm probably going to release this video tomorrow in the morning or in the afternoon. I would like to be on a chat with you guys so that I can talk to you guys. I do want to go live, but at the same time, I don't know. It depends on what tonight's gonna be like. I hope tonight. Oh look, this is how it's supposed to be. Okay, I guess it's supposed to be like this. You can be very sleepy, very sleepy, very sleepy. So anyway, guys, tell me what you think in the comments. You guys think I should tell? I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know. I can't get back at Madara, so I just can't trust myself around him. I'm not gonna eat or drink anything from him again. I know that much. But then I can't really trust Toshinori either. None of them. I'm not gonna be on guard every time I eat or drink something. I'm just saying, like, Shifu he just ruined everything. We could have got him. He probably put it in our drinks and didn't put it in his drink or something. I don't know. And then Madara knew what we did. Anyway, guys, you like the Doug version of me? Yo. Throwing them gang signs here and there. I'm just joking. So I gotta go get ready to go back there in a few minutes. I'm gonna write pineapple. I'm gonna do my pillow face method and see how that turns out. But thank you guys for watching my video, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.